Hello, everyone. Welcome to Muftau Nabilabla YouTube channel. Today, I'm not coming to you from Man Electricals. I'm coming to you from my house. Um, the, the, the Ghana Football Association, they've just confirmed most of the reports that I've been sharing here with many of you. But I'm coming to you from my house doesn't mean that Man Electrical doesn't exist. Man Electrical still exists. Bring me business. I could be your destiny helper. You could be my destiny helper. So why not? Just bring me business. And also, just pardon me for my outfit. I just thought I should share these things with you tonight instead of waiting till the following day where I'll be in my jacket or my African print and I'll be in the office. Sometimes I can also bring you the look and feel from the house. The Ghana FA announced the new technical team of the Black Stars around 10 to 11 p.m. Tuesday night. So I said, why not? Why not just come and share some of the things? You would recall that in one of my interviews, in one of my videos, I mentioned that the FA was going to hire a team psychologist. Finally, that has been confirmed. They've announced it. They've hired this Belgian, is it Chris Pekai, as a team psychologist. In one of my videos, I don't know if it was the one I was talking about the Black Stars Management Committee, I spoke about how they wanted to hire a technical advisor cum director for Otto Addo. That has also been confirmed. They've announced German Winfried Schaffer. And I also mentioned about the appointment of video analyst in one of my videos, yes, and that has also been confirmed. I spoke about how the FA were going to sack the assistant coaches, Otto Addo, Joseph Lawman and John Pencil. Joseph Lawman, he's gone, and John Pencil stays. It's quite an interesting one. You recall that in one of my videos, I spoke about how they were looking at bringing two coaches, two assistant coaches. And to interest you to know that, I was actually told that the Ghana FA were looking at Desmond Affair, the under-20 coach. But I really never took that serious. And in fact, I was just telling that person today that you're now going to be one of my strongest sources because you mentioned something I don't take it serious now. It has come to pass. I didn't even bother to cross-check because when a person told me about Desmond Affair being considered, one of the things the person also mentioned was about the fact that Desmond, however, wants to groom himself. He feels he's not ready and all that. So it never really pushed me to go and do further checks about it. And yes, Desmond is in there. One of the assistant coaches who was being considered to be an assistant to Otto Addo pulled out last week. I remember when Dubawa came to fact check me about my story on Kofi Adams going to be appointed sports minister. Any of you who hasn't seen it can go on my Twitter and my Facebook pages. When I wrote that Kofi Adams was going to be the minister designate for sports and recreation, Dubawa came to fact check me, and in the end, the fact checker got it wrong, and I was very right. So in one of my comments, I replied one of the staff of Dubawa, and I was like, well, let me just give you this information for free. Even one of the assistant coaches the FA is looking at has pulled out, but I never shared that on my social media pages. I already wrote that as a reply to him, Nathan Gaduga, if I've gotten the second name right. So yeah, that is how John Pencil survived. I also spoke about Aminu Shadow likely to lose his job. Aminu Shadow has been maintained. I don't know why yet. I don't know if the FA were not able to get someone within the football family to become the team manager of the Black Stars. You recall I mentioned that one of the reasons the FA gave for giving Aminu Shadow that role was about the fact that Aminu Shadow or someone who was a computer literate and could upload certain things into the system and what. But I also mentioned that I never saw it being possible for Kurt Okraku to sack Aminu Shadow. But yeah, and indeed, the other aspect of it is what has come to pass, where Kurt has not been able to sack him. In fact, I didn't mention to you people that Kurt has also confirmed that he's contesting for a CAF Executive Committee post. I remember somewhere October when I began these reports of how the FA were in the market trying to get coaches to augment the technical team of the Black Stars ahead of the World Cup qualifiers in March. And indeed, it has come to pass. Aside from the fact that Aminu Shadow is staying, John Pinsel is staying. I know the reason John Pinsel is staying, because one of the assistant coaches pulled out. He was no longer interested in the job. So John has been maintained because they say per the standard practice since 2017, the Black Stars always have 2 assistant coaches. Hence, they needed 2 assistant coaches. So Desmond Affair is the first assistant. John Pinsel is the second assistant. And Winifred Shafa, he won the African Cup of Nations with Cameroon in 2002. He's a technical advisor to Otto Addo at the age of 75. I'm wondering why the FA would go for such a person who hasn't been able to do anything significant for himself. He's been in Thailand, Azerbaijan, and is it Kolkor, something like that. I really don't know why. So basically that is it. But I'll try and find out how Aminu Shadow was maintained, because the FA, I know they have a good relationship with PFAG. I know in one of their meetings, I was made to understand that Derek Boateng was so upset about how the FA is treating former players and all that. So I'll try and find out why Aminu Shadow has been maintained. But as usual, all the stories I've reported, bar the maintenance of Aminu Shadow in the technical team and John Pinsel in the technical team, the rest have come to pass. That is basically what I wanted to come and share with you in my jalabia inside my house. Thank you very much for always patronizing Muftawa Nabila Abla YouTube channel. Thank you very much for sharing my content, and thank you very much for making me your source of information and news. I always appreciate your company. Thank you.